Hi, welcome to Code Pivot. Today, we're looking at the resources you need to learn programming, in the sense that the materials, the tools you need to start learning programming. So let's take a look at some of them. Now, the most important resources you need to learn programming: number one, the websites to start learning programming, the online communities you need to join to start learning programming, also the app, IDE or text editor you need to start learning programming, the mobile applications you need to start learning programming. Now let's look at some of them. But before we continue, please endeavor to like and subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications. Thank you. Now, the websites to learn programming: we have the Free Code Camp, the Code Academy, the Plural site, the lynda.com, made by LinkedIn, the Udemy. Now, this Udemy has a lot of paid courses and slightly some free courses. We have a lot of boot camp, we have the Khan Academy. The Free Code Camp is free, the Code Academy is free, lynda.com has 1 month free, a trial of 1 month, and then it's how you pay. The Plural site has a 14 days free, then Khan Academy is free. Now, let's look at some of them. Now, we're going to look at the Free Code Camp. Now, this is the Free Code Camp official web page. Now, you click on get started for free, take you to the page where you sign up. You have a lot of curriculum where you choose whatever you want to do. It's a curriculum of basic HTML and HTML5. That's it. They also have the Code Academy. When you sign up for the Code Academy, you choose what you want to do, your career path. Here we have the full stack engineer. You choose your career path. And also have Plural site. I said earlier, it's just a 14 days trial. Then you pay for the rest if you are happy with what you have. You also have the lynda.com, the 1 month free. It's from LinkedIn, 1 month free. Also a very good platform to learn. Also have the Udemy. Now, this Udemy has a lot of paid courses. You have the Python programming masterclass, the Bootcamp 2020 complete Python Bootcamp. Lots and lots and lots. You can see some free courses if you search. You can see some free courses. You have lots and lots, many courses that you can take up here. So now let's go to the next one. We'll also be looking at the mobile applications to learn coding. Now, the mobile applications to learn coding, we have mobile applications like SoloLearn, Code Hub, Programming Hero, Programming Hub, Khan Academy, and then Code. So we'll be taking a look at some of them. I'll be viewing Play Store for my laptop. Now, this is the Play Store. Now I want to look at SoloLearn. This is actually SoloLearn right here. SoloLearn is SoloLearn all-in-one application. You can tell you has a SoloLearn for JavaScript, for Python, but I recommend you download the all-in-one application. So we're looking at some other ones like Encode. Now, this Encode is actually a very good one for beginners, for children to learn to code. But I recommend if you're adults to use something like SoloLearn. Also have Grasshopper. We have Programming Hub. SoloLearn is actually one of the best of them. We have Programming Hub. Programming Hub is also very good. We also have Programming Hero. There are lots and lots and lots of them for you to start learning. But I recommend you start with SoloLearn. SoloLearn. The Python course is free. The JavaScript course, just do them. It actually give you free certificate. Now let's move on to the next one. You have the IDE and text editor to use. You have Sublime Text, Visual Studio Code, Bracket, and Python. But I personally recommend Visual Studio Code for you on PyCharm if you want to go to Python. But Visual Studio Code is a very common tool among developers. I recommend Visual Studio Code for you no matter the programming language you want to learn. But PyCharm if you want to learn Python. So we'll be looking at their official websites now. Now for Visual Studio Code, you have this is the official website to download for Windows, for Linux, and for Mac OS. So now this, just click on the download link. I'll put the link in the description below. Now for PyCharm, it's made by JetBrains. We have the free trial and the community trial. So it's for Windows, Mac OS, Linux. We have the professional version and the community that is free. The community is free and open source, but the professional has a free trial and you have to pay. The community has very strong framework for Django. When you're doing Django, you can use the community, you can use the professional. Python has very good techniques for using Django. That's different plugins that you can use, and Python makes your code easier. So now we'll also be looking at online communities for you to join as a programmer. As a programmer, the online communities to join are GitHub, Stack Overflow, Medium, Code Project, Ashnote. Now, GitHub is actually a community and a version control. When I mean version control, you put your code on GitHub. Most of you might have heard about GitHub. If not, you put your code on GitHub. You put different commits so that in case you have any error on your code, you can go to a commit and take that code version control and to ask questions. Now, most common one among developers is Stack Overflow. We use to ask questions, answer questions, use to exchange ideas. Also have Medium.com. Medium.com is actually a blog where you can see how to do this in one programming language, how to create a to-do app, where you can see ideas, innovations. If you have any problem, you can actually see solutions to problem at Medium.com. So I have Code Project. Code Project is an open source platform where you can download projects from PHP, mostly PHP. They actually have Python project, C#, Java, or you can, but mostly PHP. It's actually an open source where you can download free projects. Also have Ashnote. Ashnote is actually used for, I'll show you Ashnote now. Now, this is actually GitHub. This is an empty create a repository. Repository is where you used to drop your code. Create a repository, the name of the repository. Now, this is Stack Overflow, where you can ask questions. You have to sign up first. You have to ask questions. You answer questions. Use it for so many things, to meet with people, to exchange ideas. Actually, Stack Overflow to exchange ideas. And this is Medium.com. This is where you can read articles. You can actually create articles, read articles. But this is just the free version. You have to upgrade to do some certain things. Now, if I click on Full Stack with Django and React, actually see article on how to do certain things. This is Code Project. This is where you can see varieties of projects to download, and artificial intelligence, DevOps. You can actually see articles to download. So this is actually a very good platform. If you have any project you want to download, you want to see how it's done, actually download it from here. Now, lastly, I talk about Ashnote. This is where you can actually, it's a community where you can actually start your blog. If you go to community, meet other people, meet other bloggers, see how they are doing it, see how other people have made it, actually see people exchange ideas, look at people who are up and follow them. So this is actually a very good platform. You can actually start your blog, they'll put you through. You can read other articles of other developers, a very good platform. So let's look at other ones. Now, we want to look at Visual Code, VS Code extension, Visual Studio Code extension. I recommended Visual Studio Code for you. So I want to look at the extensions which you have to, basic extension which you have to download so that to make your work easier. Now, React snippets is actually for if you want to do JavaScript or React, so we'll leave that for now. And we have Better Comments. Better Comments is an extension that allows you to have better comments, more interactive, colorful comments, so that when you are using your comments, you'll be able to understand them because they are interactive, colorful, you'll be able to understand them and see them easily. That your code won't get mixed up and you won't be able to understand your code. Preacher is actually a code formatter. This code formatter is one that formats your code in it's called BEM convention. It's actually convention which you use to format code. Preacher code format your code in such a way that you'll be able to understand it. That's actually Preacher. Now we have brackets pair colorizer. When you are doing programming language like PHP, Django, JavaScript, now you have lots of brackets when you're creating functions, lots of brackets, you have lots of things. So it's actually going to polarize each bracket to where they start and they stop. So you'll be able to know where each bracket starts and stop. When you're debugging, in case your code gives you errors, that's what actually brackets pair colorizer is for. Also have material icon theme. This is actually a theme actually beautifies your icons. Instead of the normal Visual Studio Code icon, you can actually download this icon theme. It's very good. Now we also have Live Server. When you are doing programming language, especially for PHP, instead of downloading an external server like XAMPP or WAMP or LAMP, you actually use this server in your index of PHP. Just use the server to run your code and it's going to work. Even when you are doing HTML, CSS and JavaScript, you use the server so you don't have to refresh when entering your code. It's going to be real time. That's actually what Live Server is used for. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us on this one. Please endeavor to like and subscribe. Thank you.